I now give the floor to the Permanent Representative of China. Sorry.
谢谢主席。我感谢
Thank you, President. I thank the UK, France, Denmark, Slovenia, and Greece for the initiative in convening today's meeting. And thank USG Fletcher and Ms. Jacome for their briefings. Gaza has become a living hell. Israel's continuous bombing raids are causing civilian casualties every day. On May the 7th alone, there were more than 100 lives lost. Because of the over 2-month-plus blockade, Gaza's survival supplies were depleted. Hunger and disease are spreading rapidly. According to the IPC report, the population in Gaza are suffering from severe food shortages, with nearly 500,000 people in a state of catastrophic hunger. We call on the international community to pool all efforts and take urgent actions to bring an end to the humanitarian tragedy in Gaza. I'll make 3 points. First, it is imperative to resume humanitarian assistance. Israel must comply with occupying powers' obligations under international humanitarian law by immediately lifting the blockade and restoring full access to supplies. Gaza has become the most dangerous place for humanitarian workers, with more than 400 humanitarian workers killed in the current conflict. We express our condolences to all the humanitarian workers who have lost their lives and call for a thorough investigation and full accountability. The dignity, safety, and operational efficiency of UNRWA should be respected and guaranteed. Recently, relevant countries have proposed the so-called humanitarian distribution plan. We have noted that the United Nations have categorically rejected the so-called plan. Humanitarian assistance must not be weaponized, and the principles of impartiality, independence, and neutrality must be upheld at all times. Second, the realization of a durable ceasefire is a top priority. Military means will not solve the problem. Prolonging the fighting will only lead to more killings and deaths, rather than creating favorable conditions for the rescue of hostages. China urges Israel to immediately cease its military attack on Gaza. Yesterday, an American hostage was released and returned home, which we welcome. And we hope that the United States, as a country with significant influence on parties concerned, will uphold a fair and responsible attitude and contribute to efforts that will bring about a ceasefire in Gaza. Third, the implementation of a two-state solution is the only way forward. The international community should collectively reject any unilateral actions that erode the basis of the two-state solution and step up its efforts to provide support and guarantees for the political process of promoting this two-state solution. As mandated by the GA in its resolution, a high-level conference on the two-state solution will be held in June. It is hoped that the meeting will give further impetus to building a broad consensus international community and adopting practical actions for the implementation of the two-state solution. China will continue to work with the international community and make unremitting efforts to end the war in Gaza, alleviate humanitarian disaster, and realize the two-state solution, ultimately achieve a comprehensive, just, and lasting settlement of the question of Palestine. Thank you, President.